So a lot of people come out here with dreams, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with dreaming, but have some kind of strategic plan that I mean, when I was coming here, black man, big guy, dark, there was no internet, there was no YouTube, Facebook. People that look at like me right now, coming out here, they can create webisodes for nothing, and they can be seen, and their work can be seen, and they can actually, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia started off as a webisode. Then individual saw it, and now it was about 9 years. So the thing is that, I mean, I always say to these kids, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for a system that is, I forgot the exact stats at SAG, but I think it's that of the entire union, between 5 and 10% work at all annually. That 10%, only a couple of percentages make over $10,000 a year. Just go by the stats. So if you don't come in here understanding the reality of what you're facing, it's not the most pleasant journey.
So knowing that people do change coming out here, and I've witnessed it myself in just casual, just knowing certain people over the years, and it does change you. How can someone preserve themselves a little bit, or be maybe not as jaded, or maybe they go through a jaded period and then they come out the other side? Do you have any recommendations? I mean, was there ever a time when you wanted to just quit the business? I know you had gone through a time in the 80s when you felt you were overexposed, or maybe an agent told you that. So it sounds like everybody almost has to have this like roller coaster ride a little bit. Is there a way to flatline, or no, that doesn't happen?
There's a great book. There's two books that I would recommend to people. One is by Stephen Pressfield. It's called The War of Art. It's one of the greatest books I've ever read. It helped change my life. The War of Art. Another one is by Seth Godin. It's called The Dip. And The Dip talks about people who are serious about whatever they're doing. They go, then they have a dip. You know, now you have one of two choices of getting out of that. You know, you can continue doing what you're doing, or you can begin to learn from where you've been and turn it into an advantage. So if you want to be an actress for 20 years or 15 years and you never really were able to get a foothold, or a great agent or whatever, you can either stop, or you can say, how can I use another way of getting to where I want to go? And today there's no excuse. As I said, webisodes, mobile TV, games, cell phone apps. Kids made a feature film with 2 cell phones. I mean, what are you waiting for? The thing is that we're caught in this old paradigm that I cannot do anything without the permission of a system. And if you continue to think that way, you're right. You're waiting for permission. But suppose you say, I'm no longer waiting for permission. I'm going to create my own opportunity. It may not be perfect in the beginning, but I'm going to refine it. I'm going to create strategic alliances. I'm an actor-writer, but I know a starving director over there. That guy hasn't worked in 5 years, and he's looking for something. Maybe he and I, or I know a set designer who's kind of, or a producer was fired 4 years ago, hasn't worked since. But that kind of thinking. It's another book that Seth Godin wrote called Tribes. He says, stop trying to do it by yourself. Stop trying to do it by yourself. You don't have to.